name is Tennant. I'm a local realtor in the Raleigh-Durham area. If you're interested in either buying, selling, moving to or from the Triangle, reach out to me. My contact information is in the description below. Now without further ado, let's get to the video. So today we're back on Rockingham Drive in the heart of North Hills, Raleigh. This is 5,500 square feet. This house is completely decked out. This is Arthur Ruttenberg Homes. Top tier. This is going to be their new model home, so you're getting a first look at it. And I'm going to take you around the main level. So this is when you first walk into the home. There's 3 levels total. So there's like a basement area and then a top floor. So I'm going to take you around like the main living area. Obviously this is the living room, so they have these drop down lights, which are really cool. It kind of gives it like a 70s feel in my opinion, but it looks like mid-century modern. It's cool. I haven't seen the drop down lights, but it gives it more of like a conversation pit type of a feel, which is cool. I think that's like kind of a vibe that's coming back a little bit. And then the kitchen is a very modern looking kitchen. They have these open shelves with this under cabinet lighting, beautiful gas range. It's cafe refrigerator, giant island with a ton of bar stools, so you have plenty of space to eat casually. And then of course they have the more formal dining area, and then more built-ins, more shelving space for cool stuff. You have a guest bedroom on the first floor, which is really nice, so your guests don't have to go up or down the stairs or the elevator to get to their room. And they have this furnished as if it were a guest suite. Full bathroom, of course, on the main level, and then a tucked away office, which is really nice because you can shut that door and just have all the privacy in the world back here. And you have this beautiful view of the backyard. So the house feels like it's up a lot more than a lot of the other houses around it, especially when you're on that second level. You're really like overlooking the neighborhood, which is, it's a nice feel when you're actually up there. In the backyard, or the back patio area on this level, they're working on the railing right now, so I'm not going to take you out there. But we did get a couple drone shots, so you'll be able to see those. And then back here is, of course, in every modern luxury home, is your scullery. So they have a seamless entry, and this all wraps around, so you have tons and tons of cabinet space. Extra refrigerator, extra pantry. Lots of open shelves, which is cool. I think that looks really nice. You could either decorate it or you can use it as more of a practical space for cups or plates. And then your 2-car garage. So this is kind of a landing area as you walk in from your garage. So you can, throw your coat up, throw your shoes down, and then enter into your living area. So this whole floor is really just for entertaining, relaxing. But it's a little more formal. Downstairs in the basement area is more of the chill hangout spot. And then upstairs is all of your, most of your bedrooms. Obviously there's one right here. But it separates everything so that every floor kind of has its own vibe. So I'm gonna go into the elevator and I'm gonna meet y'all at the top floor, and I'm gonna save the best for last, which is the bottom floor. And we're on the 3rd floor. I'll take y'all this way first. Laundry room, built-in cabinet, sink, nice tall window. Little loft area. They put a couple chairs here. This would be a nice little sitting, reading area. Sit down with your laptop, get some homework done. This is the primary suite. Oh, this back wall is really cool. This almost looks like it's textured. It's not. Yeah, they did a lot of wallpaper. I think wallpaper is starting to come back. I'm seeing it a lot more. And they also did it like on this wall over here. This wall that goes all the way down to the third floor. It almost looks like a carpet, but it's not. It feels like a matte finish. All right, so yeah, back in here, you got your closet. This closet's huge for the primary suite. Very nice. Yeah. Okay. And your primary bathroom, you know, usually in this price point, you have these massive, that light just turned on when I walked in. That's cool. You have these like massive bathrooms, but you know, in reality, I think this is kind of the perfect size. You know, don't get me wrong, you know, I wouldn't mind a huge bathroom, but this is like a perfect size, like feels very intimate for just, you know, 2 people. Giant tub. You have this beautiful window with these automatic blinds that you could put down if you want to, but look how high up you are compared to the rest of the homes. It's a very like, it's a very like, kind of like I'm on my own little private island kind of a feel when you're up here overlooking everything. And the other bedrooms are down the hall past the elevator I came out of. Take a couple steps down and you have 3 other bedrooms. So these 2 are connected by this Jack and Jill bathroom. They switched up some of the color scheme in here. So you have the black cabinets and the silver hardware. And in here you have these built-in pendant lights. So the lighting package in here is really cool. It's very thought out. You know, you can definitely tell they picked everything by hand. And then your 3rd bedroom. So there's 4 bedrooms up here on the 3rd level. So I can imagine when you're up here, it's probably very quiet. Everyone's chilling. And then if you want to really hang out, you go down to the basement level. But it doesn't really feel like a basement because it's got these floor to ceiling windows. So let's go, let's check that out. And now we're on the basement 3rd floor. Super chill room. Got enough space for a billiards table, a poker table, a giant couch in the corner. This whole area is just set up for the coolest like party ever. You could throw a giant flat screen TV up there, more wallpaper. Very neat, kind of looks like a rock, some kind of a rock formation. Yeah, this is I mean, this, when you're standing here, it's like huge, it's open, but they separated it into like 3 different areas, and you have your own little kitchenette, because there's no stove down here, but there's a sink, there's a microwave, a cooler for some beverages, and then obviously access to your pool. So I gotta check this out real quick. Oh, this is tall. This is very tall. So they're still working on some stuff out here, obviously, but oh, it's very private, all fenced in. Nice trees all around you. Not to mention, you could still, from here, you could still walk to North Hills. I mean, it's probably about a 1/4 of a mile to everything in North Hills, and then you have your own private backyard oasis, which is nice. And then they planted the trees. Once again, these trees are gonna grow really big, and you won't really be able to see that neighbor's house back there. Yeah, this is a nice pool. Wow. On a hot summer day like today, this would be nice. Let's see what's back here. I think another bedroom. Okay, 2 bedrooms? All right. Yeah, so this is another bedroom because you got a closet back here. So you have the 4, 5, 6 bedrooms, 2 down here. 2 down here that share this bathroom. Wow. Wait, I take that back because this is storage. So this would be like another, this is like a bonus room, you know, storage, studio, you know, whatever you want to make it. But that's a bedroom with a giant window and a closet. But this is kind of like just an extra little room you can do whatever you want with. Yeah, very practical, well thought out. Arthur Ruttenberg always hits it out the park. Definitely one of the best builders in the Triangle. And they're all custom too, so if you ever you know, if you're looking at this plan and you're like, well, it's not perfect, but it's close to perfect, and I want to switch a couple things up. They have tons of lots all over North Hills, North Ridge, Wake Forest, all up and down the triangle. We can easily find you exactly what you're looking for. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking to the end. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next week.